Hi, I'm Sue, and today I'm going to chat with you about how to know your baby is hungry. So there's a couple of things that they do to tell you they're hungry. Number one, they start to show you some early cues. This is them telling you they're hungry. If we don't notice those early cues, they will move to mid cues, where they tell you they're really hungry. And if, for example, we were sleeping and we missed early and mid cues, they will start to show us some late cues, so crying, and basically at that point they're saying, calm me, then feed me. So let's talk about each point one by one. So the early cues, so this is the first thing that they're going to do to tell you they're hungry. And they generally do this as soon as they wake up, especially small babies. You know, they're going to wake up hungry. They're going to wake up, they're going to start to stir. So they're moving their head from side to side. Often they're beginning to open and close their mouth. And it's like they're looking for something to feed from. When you notice these early cues, I would encourage you to go get yourself comfy, use the bathroom, fill up your water bottle, come back, feed your baby. By the time you come back, baby could be showing you mid cues, or maybe it's mid cues that you see, you know, when you first notice that baby is hungry. You know, maybe you were asleep, or maybe you were in the shower when baby was showing you early cues. So mid cues, this is baby saying, I'm really hungry. And basically it's an exaggerated version of early cues. So they're not just stirring now, like they're stretching. They're stretching out their little arms, looking for something to latch onto. They're no longer just opening and closing their mouth. Now their hand's in their mouth and they're chewing or sucking on their hand. And they're often a lot more animated, you know, in that they're looking for something to feed from. At this point, if you haven't done so already, go get yourself sorted, go to the bathroom, grab a glass of water, come back, feed your baby. If you missed those mid cues, okay, don't worry, it happens sometimes. You know, maybe we were asleep, maybe it was nighttime. So we're going to wake up to a crying baby, and that can be really stressy for us as parents. And so what I want you to do is not worry, okay? And I want you to know that the quickest way to calm a crying baby is skin to skin. So just strip baby down into their nappy, a little bit of skin to skin as per the skin to skin video, and allow baby just to calm down. Once baby settles, you will see that they revert back to mid cues. They start opening and closing their mouth, sucking on their hand, pop them to the breast, and they'll be able to latch on and have a feed. If it's the middle of the night, okay, say for example, you wake up, baby's crying, okay, but you're hungry, you need to go pee. You know, if you do have a partner in the bed beside you, maybe you could give them a nudge. You can strip baby down into the nappy. They can do some skin to skin while you get comfy, while you get sorted. And the hope is by the time you come back to feed baby, they're calm, they're showing you mid cues, they're ready to go. So that's a little bit about how to know when baby is hungry. Actually, one other point, a question we always get asked in class is, but like how long? How long in early cues before mid cues? How long in mid cues before late cues? You know, and if you're thinking that, that's a really good question, but the answer is like there is no norm. You know, sometimes baby wakes up and they're actually quite hungry, you know, so maybe they slept longer than they typically do. So they might move from early cues through to mid cues, through to late cues quite quickly. You know, another baby might wake up, maybe they're not as frantic about a feed, they're not as hungry, you know, so they might be a little bit slower moving through the cues. Sometimes baby's little personality plays a part as well. So we have some babies that consistently are like a little bit impatient about their feeds and they move through their cues quite quick, and that's okay, that's their personality. Some babies might be a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more relaxed moving through those cues. But the big thing is that you will get to know your baby, you know, quite quickly. You'll get surprised at how quick you can kind of predict what's going to happen. Or they've slept for longer than usual, they'll be a bit urgent about their feed. You know, generally they're quite impatient, or generally they're quite relaxed. So you will get to know them. You will get to kind of predict their form. And when that happens, it does make it a little bit easier for you as a parent to kind of manage these cues. Hope that helps.